And then if everyone, looks like everyone's muted, but if we could just mute while Sarah's talking, and then when you have questions, you can just unmute. So.
All right, hello everyone, I'm Sarah, and like she said, I'm gonna tell a little bit about the daily schedule first, and then we'll talk about the parent manual. So if you have that, you can follow along with that. So first, our schedule for the day is, I know it's mixed because we have some morning and some afternoon, so it'll be the same for both, so I won't do times. Arrival, the kids will arrive, and at arrival time, when drop-off time, so the parents will not be signing in and signing out this year. The teachers will be signing them in and out. So when they arrive, we will be collecting, I took one of these from there to show you. These, I think some of you had gotten these already from me, and you will fill it out and then hand it to one of the teachers, and then we will be taking your child's temperature privately. I just want you to know, it will be private, won't be in front of other parents or other kids. Then they will go inside and wash their hands right away. And then we have to put on, or they have to put on their school shoes. So they will put on their shoes that you will provide for just inside, which was included in the list of the supplies. Then we will have some table time, which would include practicing writing their name, some manipulatives on the table, like puzzles or Play-Doh, blocks, some kind of sort of blocks, to do while other kids are arriving or washing their hands, kind of thing. After that, we will have circle time. We will do a song, we'll do calendar, weather, and then possibly like a story that I'll read or Miss Kim will read. Then after we do circle time, we will have table work, some sort of table work. So they'll come back to the table, and either it'll be, if we're learning a letter of the day or whatever the theme is, like next week was all about me, so it'll be about them, all about them and their family, something they'll be doing, or something about their name. And then like the next week would be shape week, so we would do something with shapes. That'll be at the table. Then we will have centers. Centers will be a little different. I know usually centers, they go like 4 or 5 kids at a time. We will only have 2 at a center. So I actually made a popsicle sticks for each of their names on it. And then they will attach it to which center they want to go for first. And then once there's 2 popsicles, that center is full for that moment. So then they have to pick a different one. And then once they move, they can move back and forth. So if they want to go to the train center or they want to go to the science center, they can switch and go back and forth. They just have to know that there's 2 at a center. So we're going to go over that next week. Just, practice it. Then after centers, and also during centers, we'll do like 1-on-1 or 1 to 2 art projects with Miss Kim or with myself. We'll be pulling them from centers, and they'll be doing an art project or some kind of, maybe a science experiment or something that we're going to be doing with them. Then we will wash hands and get ready for snack. We'll talk more about snack, and I know some of you have already signed up. I do have some more openings for September, but we will talk about snack later on. So they'll have snack, then they'll wash their hands again, and then we will go sit and either do a song or a story, so something to calm them down. Then we are going to have to go change into our outdoor shoes, because then we're going to go outside and play. So then that'll be the last time that we change our shoes, because then it'll be time to go home after that. So we'll go play. Just a heads up, the park will be going under construction, so we will be doing like more outfield, in the field play once that starts, which I think Claire said it was like the middle of or end of September. So yeah. So that is that. One thing I wanted to mention is, if we are at the playground or outside and it is close to pickup time, please don't come towards them, because we will walk them to you. We just don't want them running away from our group and running to see, oh, there's mom, there's dad. So please don't come, just wait by the front doors and we will come bring them to you when it is time. So that was just one thing I had to remember to. And I will bring hand sanitizer out. So when they're leaving, after they put at the park, their hands will be clean before they go in your car. So that is like the schedule, about the rough schedule that we have, or not rough, it's pretty much made, you know, that will be the schedule that we will have. So I will go over some of the things.
Can everyone hear Sarah, or is it just me who can't hear her?
No, I can.
Question.
Oh.
We lost her.
Yeah, we can't hear her.
Oh.
Yeah, for about after what? After hand sanitizer at the end of the day that we lost you?
Okay. So now I'm just I'm in the manual.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. Just let me know.
Okay.
Hi, can we ask a couple questions?
Sure.
Sorry.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I just wondering, how long is the construction going to be for?
They haven't really told us, so they don't have a whole lot of specifics. They're just telling us that it starts sometime in September, middle of September.
So we'll have the park at least for, you know, for the 2 weeks of preschool. So
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
beginning. But then we'll
I was trying to gauge if it's going to go a few months or like the whole until like Christmas or something. So
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yeah, I wish I knew more specifics, but I really don't. I'm sure as things go, they'll tell me more information. But they don't really have like a scheduled date to finish that yet.
Okay, and then I know we don't have book bags anymore. Will they be taking like projects home still, or is there like hold on to them?
Yeah, so I was gonna do like every Thursday, we'll have the folders that you provided, like be like Thursday folder day. And so everything that I want to send home will just go home on Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
Projects to dry or anything, so, okay. Okay, so there's a phone number here that is in the brochure, the parent manual. And that's like, I think, to use for more of emergencies if you can't, you know, if you need to get a hold of us. Because Miss Kim and I are going to be busy with your kids and it's going to be hard to answer the phone. So if you need to get a hold of us, you can, and we'll try to answer it. But it also takes text messages. So if you wanted to send a text to, we'll probably check it maybe around snack time while they're sitting eating.
Sarah, I think we lost you again. I think we lost you again.
Technology.
Oh,
there.
we heard you.
We're losing me again too? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So the phone number would be, it's in the brochure. Does anybody need me to read it out loud, or you guys have it all? You have the number on the, okay, you have it. Okay. So also I have an email that you can use to get a hold of me. Like I can check that at night also. So it's it's my maiden name. So it's sfleck, F-L-E-C-K at mgparks.com. That is not in the brochure, but I will probably be sending out a few emails the next couple of days. So you'll get it. Okay. So we basically talked about drop off and pickup. So I'm just going to go pretty quickly that we will be signing your child in and out. We will not be able to release your child at pickup if that person's name is not on on the authorization form. So if you have someone different picking up other than the person that you signed, you wrote their name, please let us know ahead of time. If you want to add someone, we will not be allowed to release your child with them. Also, like if we don't recognize someone, we will ask for an ID. We've seen a lot of you, and maybe the first couple of days you will be asked if we haven't met you yet for your ID to show us who you are. So just to be safe. Then we'll go on to the next page. We will not be having parent helper programs this year because of COVID restrictions. So, and on top of that, after I was saying that, we will not be having parents allowed in the building. So at drop off, your child will have to say goodbye outside to you. So they'll say goodbye and then we'll take them inside. And then, let's see, preschool attire. So please dress your child in clothes that you don't mind getting dirty. We will be playing and doing crafts, and we might paint, and we do shaving cream activities. And so we want to make sure that you'll be okay with clothes that they are comfortable in and they can get messy in. And then also, I just wanted to let you know so Miss Kim and I have been working on the classroom, and it kind of gets chilly in there during the day. So if you want to send a sweater or sweatshirt with your child, there is air conditioning in. So right now it was like 73 and it was like pretty chilly. So we both brought a sweatshirt. So if you would like to send your child and leave it there, we can leave it in their extra clothes. And then also you need to bring a pair of shoes that they can leave at school, a clean pair of shoes that we can use indoors. So I think that's about it. And then there is a thing about, we will have preschool pictures. So there will be, it was on Tuesday, September 29th and 30th, and you don't have to buy them. You don't have to purchase the pictures, but we'll have a class picture and then they'll get individual pictures. So we will have those at the end of September, and I will probably send in, I'll have every week I'll do a newsletter, so I'll have reminders in there, just so you know. So we will not be having field trips this year, but we will try to make the best out of it and go rocking Morton Grove, maybe walk around the park and finding rocks, because I know that's a big thing on the rocking Morton Grove. Also, so birthday treats, if you would like to bring a birthday treat, I know Miss Kim, the 3-year-old preschool teacher, she had some restrictions, and I kind of liked her ideas for if you want to bring birthday treats, because we are a nut-free school. So she had said if you want to bring popsicles or individual mini Oreos, because that's a nut-free cookie, and then nut-free mini cupcakes would be an option for birthday treats, because that's something special. So it's up to you, if you don't have to bring anything for birthday treats, but that was just an option if you would like to. And then we'll go down to illnesses. So if your child is sick, we ask that you please keep them at home. I know a little cold, they might have a little cold. I'm not sure if that's something that Claire, if you, if they have a runny nose, if parent,
It depends on what their symptom is, and if it falls under the COVID-19 symptom list.
Yeah.
Basically, if the symptom does fall under the COVID-19 symptom list, they need to be fever-free for 72 hours without fever-reducing medication before they come back to school. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I think maybe you have the list right in front of you with the parent manual.
Oh, with the, yeah.
But that's in the parent manual. And
okay, yeah, so I don't think. So yeah, so we just ask that if your child's sick, that they stay home to help, that doesn't get any other kids sick. So snow day, I don't really have. We will be playing some days in the snow, take them out in the snow. So if you wanted to, we can talk about that later on as we get closer. We don't have to talk about it now, but personal belongings, please, we ask that since there are no backpacks, we're not bringing backpacks to school this year. Don't have your child bring any toys or any extra thing. If they want to bring a water bottle, that's fine, but although they don't have to bring anything to school every day. And then pets, I mean, please do not bring your pet during drop off and pick up, just because if there's allergies and anything. I think other schools, they do that too. Like, do not bring your pets. So now we'll get to the snack and food policy for when you bring a snack for the class. So when you're scheduled, you are responsible for snacks and drinks. We prefer water, just so you know, but if you bring juice boxes, I guess that's okay, but we prefer water. So they have to have allergy.
Sorry. Hi, sorry. When you say you prefer water, meaning you have the water already there, right? We don't have to bring water bottles.
I think some people do. We can use the water here if, you know.
So it's just as long as we bring snacks.
We have the Dixie cups. Yeah. We have the cups, so I don't mind, you know, if you just want to bring that. But if you want to bring, I don't mind juice boxes, like if it's like juicy juice, you know, like the 100% juice, but not like high C punch or something, you know, like that. We don't want them off the wall. And so, but yeah, so we would ask that it be like a healthy snack, and it needs to be pre-packaged. So some ideas were like string cheese in it comes in a string cheese, Cheez-Its or Goldfish that are individually wrapped. I just saw the list, and I can email them, or Claire can email them to parents, you know, to see the options that we had. But it has to be nut-free, a snack. So please make sure that when you bring it, that it says that on there.
I'll send the list out tomorrow. I'll send it to all the parents so you can look for an email from me.
And I know like there's 8 kids in the morning and AM, and then there's 9 kids in the PM. Uh-oh, I think we froze. Uh-oh.
That's okay. We can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like waving, like, okay. I think that's really about it. I think that's all I have, though, that from the parent manual. And then, so I'm going to do a Google Calendar for snack sign up. So right now I added everyone who signed up for September on a Google Calendar, and either today or by tomorrow, everyone will have it emailed. I think you just have to have Google, because I think it said, I'm not sure how that works, but I think it's the easiest way that I don't have to, like, since we're not going to really see anybody, we'll just send out a Google Calendar, and then you can sign up your child. And then when you sign up, I put, since it's one calendar for both classes, make sure that you put your child's name and then if they're AM or PM. So then other families know that that day is taken. So I don't know if Claire has anything else to add, and then we can do questions. And
well, I'll let people ask questions. I have a couple COVID things to add, but does anybody have any questions about anything we've gone over so far? Anything that you're unclear about?
Hi, Claire. I have a question. This is Armin, Eric's father. So yesterday when I stopped by, I forgot to bring his supplies.
Yeah.
So so I can bring that on the first day of school. I think my dad's gonna come in. So he'll just, I guess, drop it off at the door, and then you guys will take it from there. Is that how it works?
Yeah, we'll just grab it outside, and then we can.
So actually, I forgot. Kim mentioned to me that we are going to be there tomorrow and Friday. So if possible, if you want to email me, send an email to me if you want to drop it off then. That would be greatly appreciated, so that we can get it all set, because we get all the supplies together, since they each have their own supplies. So if anyone hasn't dropped off their supplies yet and wants to, please email me and we'll set up a time to just come drop it off. Ms. Kim and I will be there tomorrow and Friday, finishing setting up the room. So
okay, thank you.
Kim.
Okay, good question. Does anybody else have a question at all? Okay. I was just gonna add a couple of things. that are in my preschool health guidelines, but so we're increasing our sanitation practices. So before, during, and after preschool. So we use a sanitizing solution that's been proven to kill the COVID germ. They have like these little sprayer bottles that they can just spray entire areas, and in 10 minutes they're sanitized. So between classes, after classes, everything will be sanitized, from the tables, the chairs, the toys, every surface pretty much that's touched. And then Sarah, you were very thorough. Most of this I don't have to go over. And then, so just so everyone knows, if we move to phase 3, as far as like COVID restriction goes, we're still within the guidelines. So if we move to phase 3, we will still continue in person. But if we move further back, if we move to a phase 1 or phase 2, where it's like a stay-at-home order, we will have a virtual option for parents that Sarah and Kim will then lead. And we'll probably have Zoom meetings and then activities and crafts to do at home that they'll send home. So anybody have any questions about anything that I went over? Anything that you're concerned about? Okay. Well, with that, I'll go ahead and end the meeting. I'm going to stop recording. If you think of any questions that you have that you later forget, you can ask me, you can ask Sarah. Either of us will be looking at our emails throughout the week. So you can either give me a call or give one of us an email. So